Today we've got snow, more cleaning content, yoga and a church. Here's how January the 6th went. It started with Einstein waking me up in his pyjamas. Yes, we put our dog in pyjamas. I told you we baby him. Grabbed my overnight oats from the fridge and then made my way to the studio in the snow. Granted, it's like a 1-minute journey. I'm a really positive person, but I'm so over being cold all the time. I'm ready for summer. I know it's only Jan 6th, but I'm ready. I got into the shop at just before 8 this morning. And there's a reason I got in a little bit earlier. You know, my back's been playing up. I think a large part of that is due to the fact that I'm sat up at this bar. I don't really have enough knee space. I don't really sit square on, so I'm twisting looking at my screen. So I have this incredible electronic desk. I literally bought it in August. I bought it specifically to improve my back hygiene, but don't laugh at me. I stopped using it because it's not very aesthetically pleasing. I'm essentially trying to tell you that my desk isn't attractive enough. However, I just need to get over that because it really helps. I had a little clear and a sort out and an organise. Got everything set up again. Oh yeah, this is so much better. There's so much space. So it's now 10 to 9 and I'm feeling chuffed because if I don't start work by 9 a.m, I feel like I've lost the day. I sit down to do some admin first of all and do my makeup at my desk. Let me just take a moment to appreciate this makeup bag Dan bought me. I genuinely love it so much. It's got a mirror in the lid which lights up. You recharge it. It's a game changer. Anyway, enough about that. So there's a few things that I've established over the last few years that I absolutely have to do in order to have a really good productive day. One of those things is setting an early alarm. Another one of those things is doing my makeup. I honestly know, hand on heart, it makes such a big difference to my mood and my productivity. So first task for today, send a gift voucher to a client. This client's bought a family shoot for their mum for their birthday. The gift voucher basically means that she's got something to open on the day. Do a little bit more admin. I've got loads of emails to reply to, so I need to crack on with that. I don't like doing any editing until my admin's done for the day. I literally haven't stopped and my coffee's gone cold. I reheat it. This happens a lot. About 9:45, I have half of my breakfast. I'm going to have half now, half at about 11. Rather than having 3 full meals, I'll basically graze throughout the day. This is because if I eat a big breakfast or a big lunch, I get sleepy afterwards. Grazing is a choice for energy conservation. I have to force myself to go to the post office. I've got such a mountain of editing and I just want to crack on, but I do really need to return these items and also buy tinfoil and stock cubes. I managed to cross loads off my list. What a productive morning. So for the last few months, I've been running with Einstein at lunch. It's a really quick way to exercise him and me. It doesn't take up too much of my day. And Einstein absolutely loves running. Now, let's be real. At this point, I really don't want to run. I've talked myself out of it 3 or 4 times. Look, that's the face of someone talking themselves out of it. However, I pushed past that and I force myself to run. I used to be really good at running and I used to run a lot, but I'm absolutely rubbish at running now. I used to be pretty nippy. Do you know what I've learned is more important than running fast? Showing up, doing the actual run. Even if I do a little light jog for 15, 20, 25 minutes and get my heart rate up, that is enough. I just have to keep showing up. And I'm not telling you to do this, I'm telling me. I'm having myself a little pep talk. Oh, this is my favourite bit of the run. Hang on, not the public toilet. This bit, this is Castle Square. Look at this. This is in my city. Anyway, so my January aim is just to do a lunchtime jog, maybe 3 times a week. I'm sure I said I'd do it every day earlier. Einstein steps out of his lead. Then he communicates with me in his own special little doggy way that he doesn't want his pyjamas on. Literally sniffs them and walks off. Come on, it's freezing outside. And they make you look adorable. Yeah? Go on. Okay, right, that's definitely a no. You know, once upon a time I used to laugh at people that spoke to their dogs in full sentences. And then I got a dog. I make him a nice comfy bed. Look, I can't start working until he's settled and happy. And then it's back to work for the afternoon to finally start editing. Do a little bit more grazing. It's almost lunchtime. Honestly, I go through about 2 bags of easy peelers a week. Easy peelers are the unsung hero of the fruit bowl. They're absolutely freaking delicious. Buy a bag, eat them fresh. Honestly, you'll think you're eating Haribo. Soup for lunch today. Also freaking delicious. I'm going to have it in half a mug sessions. Hashtag graze alive. By the way, what I'm doing here is making the photo straight and square. And I open it in Photoshop to remove some unwanted bits. Both those windows can go. There's also weeds. Part of the wall needs replastering. I quite like the rough wall, but I don't like it too rough. Excuse me. I'm very specific and picky about how I edit. I like it to look natural, but also not messy. Editing takes way longer than I wish it did. Oh, that's looking good. Let's celebrate with an easy peeler. Okay, let's see a little before and after. Who doesn't love a before and after? See, it looks so much better. My life, look at that boy. At about 3:30, I had the second half of my suit. Hashtag so solid grace. And then headed for a very special yoga class at Southside in Lincoln, which is an old church which has been turned into an event space. I've done this class a few times and it's definitely one of the most unique yoga classes you'll ever do. It's run by Emily Warrior Yoga. It's £8 a session. And it doesn't matter whether you're a beginner yogi or you're advanced. I went home and made an Italian pan party for dinner. That's basically where I get a pan, start with garlic, add some onions, and then add ingredients on a theme. Tonight's theme was Italian. And my God, it was bland, lads. Do you know what though? I was that hungry, I inhaled it. And that was Monday.